The following podcast is about obscure movies and often has discussions of distressing topics such as violence or the Fred Figglehorn film series. Proceed at your own risk.
You must not avert your eyes. This is what is coming at us. Do not avert your eyes.
So anyway, he was there stuck with his ass hanging out of the dryer. I mean, what are you going to do in that situation, right? So we're getting the plunger. We're trying to get him out the dryer. You feel free to stop me at any time.
The plunger?
Yeah, we've got a plunger. We have two plungers, one on each cheek, and we're like trying to create suction because he's like really wedged in there.
One on each cheek? How big is this ass?
Well, it's Dustin's ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, say less.
Hey guys, does it smell like printer toner in here?
No, but you might be having a stroke.
Okay.
That's toast. Printer toner is drug addiction.
Oh, no, I just cut my finger. Yeah.
Really concerned that he's not the real Dustin.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Dustin?
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah. Oh, I'm. I told you that. After the last time I was on, after Justice League, I had to get a lot of therapy.
No. No. I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh, you know what? That is the 1997 failed CBS movie pilot for Justice League of America.
Fuck you. I'm so angry right now. This is the cruelest thing you people have ever done to me. I'm angrier at you than I was after things.
Yeah, so let's just say I've been getting a lot of therapy lately, a lot of soul searching, getting the root of some pain that I've been carrying with me, and none of that's been addressed, but I did find out that I was trans, which was neat and fun. So yeah, my name is Claire. My pronouns are she, her. I am joining the illustrious siblinghood of other trans content creators that have joined this.
Well, welcome to the show. We're always glad to have more queer creators on the show. We offer no solace, only further suffering.
Yeah, I'm in the minority now. Woohoo!
Boy,
So
Dustin,
treatment?
that's there's a lot of jokes I can't make given the current political climate about that. Okay.
You hear?
Hello. I was gonna say welcome to Found on Shelf, the only podcast from Forbes list of 30 over 30 podcasts to avoid. But maybe hello and welcome to Found on Shelf. Again, the queerest podcast to still have two straight guys' energy.
At least one now. Oh, hey, if you would also like to come out to the podcast, give us a call, 252-564-8666. Is that the engagement you're looking for? Does that work?
I think any engagement is great, but like affirming engagement, 10 times better. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Really got to hit those metrics.
Be a force of positivity in the world. That's why we do things like this. We create a safe space where we can come here and talk about the worst movies you've ever seen. As we
How
all
high are you?
spiral. So, I've been drinking these wonderful little drinks. I saw the recipe online. It's from some place in San Francisco. No, it's San Diego. What are the sands? And it's like 6 shots of alcohol in these things. It's
Nah,
peanut butter
spicy
whiskey, coffee. It's fantastic. And anyway, I'm on my 4th. Is that a lot?
I would ask how your liver is, but I don't think you have a liver, do you?
Oh no, I haven't had a liver in quite some time.
Oh boy.
Lucky you. So what's going on? What are we doing?
I
well,
think we're watching a movie, right?
yeah. I mean, that's why I keep being dragged here against my will.
Yeah, well, now you can't leave against your will because we got to
The
watch
doors
something.
did lock. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I should really find a locking sound effect.
We'll leave that in.
It'll be the last joke on the show.
Like a
move it
big
to the end.
metal heavy door, like
Mhm.
or just use that sound I just made.
Yeah, that's one of the lead in Welcome to Found on Shelf podcast. The only podcast you can leave by tunneling out with a spoon.
So I think I'm going to get one more of these drinks. I'm going to need it. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, so I don't know. Do we want to stick a piss coin in the jackalope, Dustin?
I don't know. I mean, I thought I made amends with the jackalope. I'd rather not touch it, to be honest with you.
Something happened? I don't listen to this podcast, so I don't know the lore.
Yeah, even if you do listen to it, I don't want to keep up with. So
There is so much lore. We need to call Aaron Mankey.
yeah.
I'm glad there's at least one more podcast listener that's dirty enough to get that joke.
But I'm trying to make amends with the jackalope. They forced me to watch 3 Feeders movies last week.
They did do that. Yeah.
Woof.
You know what? Not as bad as you would think.
I don't
know
believe you.
Well, I don't know if the fact that we were just brought down so much over the past 2 years that we've been doing this podcast, but it beat us down and we watched it and we enjoyed it.
Why don't we try and do something like different this week? Have you guys like tried asking the jackalope for a movie?
Oh yeah, didn't work for me.
Okay, well, I'm not you. I'm better. I'm a part of the queer community now. Like,
Is that how you get better?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why I've been trying to tell you to join.
Yeah, like unironically, I'm legitimately a happier person, Dustin.
All right.
Let me.
Because you were half an asshole before.
I'm gonna shit in your mouth.
This has gotten wildly off the rails.
Hey, Jackalope, I recently watched The Color Out of Space and thought it was really good. Do you have any other Nick Cage movies you recommend?
It is time once more to teach the oldest lesson in the universe. One must be careful of what one asks for, especially if you're asking for Nick Cage.
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck.
What is it?
It's fucking Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
Wait, which one is that one? So that's the first one, right?
No. This is the one they made 5 years later. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need like 5 more of these drinks.
Yeah, this is the one they fucking shot in Turkey while Nick Cage was getting his hair implants. Allegedly.
That's a good one to go out on. Here's a trailer. Yes, this is really the trailer.
This thing is no conscience. Just hunger.
This is not the movie I just watched.
The rider's going to come out.
Yeah, baby.
He'll destroy whoever's got it coming. We should be.
What if you have to pee while you're on fire?
Oh, it's awesome.
They put that in the trailer?
Yep.
They put that in the fucking trailer?
Fun fact, that's exactly what my coming out was like. There was Nick Cage being like, he's gonna come out and everyone's gonna die.
Oh, I thought you meant pissing fire.
That's just chlamydia.
Oh.
No, that's spironolactone, but that's a different story.
Yeah, that movie, that trailer reminds me of when I was a kid. My dad took me to the circus to watch the bears juggle bowling pins.
Yeah, that was it just me or was that trailer entirely tonally separate from the movie I just watched?
1,000.
No, because I still don't know what the fuck was going on in the trailer.
Well, the trailer made it seem a lot more epic than it was.
Okay, so I had a so did anyone else immediately reach for the remote to try and fix the motion settings on the TV?
Yes.
Yeah, give him crack. I think you need to fix your television because
No, that's just the way that fucking movie looks. All of the fake motion is turned off. That's just the way the movie looks. That was the artist's intention.
Yeah, there were definitely some choices made with the cinematography and editing in this.
Jesus,
They weren't good choices, but they were choices.
More Dutch angles than the Netherlands.
Listen. I gotta ask a question.
Yes,
How many of you are familiar with Crank?
like the drug
It could be the drug.
No,
or the movie.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about
it's the movies.
Yeah, that movie that won the Oscar that everyone's still mad about.
Crank won an Oscar?
Did it? Am I not thinking of Crank?
You talking about Crash?
Crash, that's it. God, I hate
no. Are you talking about the crash about racism, or are you talking about the crash where they want to fuck cars? Because the one where they want to fuck cars is really good.
God, I hate movies.
Speaking of movies,
Precise. You get 2 or 3 of these in me, and the old Kim Crack really comes out.
Yeah.
We used to just sit there munching souls all day long before I ran into you 2 fuckles.
Dirty soul muncher.
Whoa.
That seems like a slur. Like, I haven't heard it before, but it seems like one.
What the fuck, Dustin?
All right.
How do we talk about this movie?
Who's got an elevator pitch? I got an elevator pitch. Who else?
You got an elevator pitch? Why don't you start with your fucking elevator pitch for this fucking travesty?
All right.
Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance is about Nicolas Cage turning into a flaming skeleton to save a child from Satan in Eastern Europe, filmed like a cameraman is being stung by bees. It's an unhinged fever dream that's wrapped in leather and CGI fire.
See, you made it sound cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't you want to watch that? It's movie. My second one was this movie's a goddamn masterclass in shitty movie making.
Those are good. Claire, what do you got for us?
My elevator pitch is come see one of the step 3 of the 12-step program Nick Cage is making to have to make the unbearable weight of incredible talent.
All right.
That's pretty good.
What do you got?
Okay, you're gonna bear with me a minute. Okay, I just want to.
I had water in my throat. I had water in my throat. I almost drowned.
I hope you're happy. You've murdered Claire. We can't keep getting guests on the podcast if you kill them all.
All right.
So Patrick, tell me how you really feel about this movie.
This is going to be out of character. Maybe it might seem out of character, but I don't like Nicolas Cage movies, and this is everything I dislike about Nicolas Cage distilled into 90 minutes of insanity. It's like performance art. This movie is like performance art. It's like a parody of a Nick Cage performance, and I think the entire reason that Community episode about Nicolas Cage exists because of this movie.
That is entirely possible.
Yeah,
specifically because of the interrogation scene at the Russian mob betting fiasco, like 40 minutes into the movie. Yeah, scraping at the door. Yeah, that is
Scraping at the door. Scraping at the door.
I ran a projection booth when this movie came out. I watched that scene from Booth, and I was haunted by it for years. Thank you for this opportunity to experience in fullness everything else that happened in the film.
Scraping at the door.
Were you Bobcat?
Oh my god!
Where did the Goldthwait thing just come from? What the fuck? You know what? Here. I'm going to break character. I'm going to or break format, and I'm going to say one of the 3 things that could make this movie better right now, and that would be if Bobcat Goldthwait played Johnny Blaze.
You are dead wrong.
If you don't think
Although that
Bobcat
would be a
Goldthwait would have made this a better movie, not a good movie, a better movie than what we watched.
no.
Are you?
Gilbert Gottfried.
I love Gilbert Gottfried.
No, imagine it was
Oh
Ghostwriter.
my god!
No. Gilbert Gottfried as the Idris Elba part.
Oh,
With
I have-
Bobcat as Ghost Rider. Actually, Idris was the only good actor in this movie.
yeah. Even though he was French for some weird reason.
Yeah, but he was really trying to save it.
It was not a good French accent. Fun fact, that character has no analog in any of the comics. That is an entirely original character.
So I used to read Ghost Rider comics. I used to go buy them at the cigarette store when I was a kid. But I was in the 90s, so it would
Yeah, I
have been Danny
remember.
Ketch was my Ghost Rider. And
Yeah.
I have problems with this movie.
Do you? I haven't been able to tell. You've been truly enigmatic about this film.
I remember when Johnny Blaze had like a kick-ass ponytail.
Oh yeah, his mullet, Johnny Mullet.
Yeah, Johnny Mullet Blaze with like his 5 o'clock shadow. Looked like a blonde Snake Plissken. Where the fuck was that Johnny Blaze?
He was about
Radio-
20 years ago when Nick Cage could pass for his mid-30s, but he looks every single one of his 52 years old while this movie was being made.
Yeah, which would have been fine for an older Johnny Blaze while Danny Ketch was the fucking Ghost Rider.
That would have been good. And there's a way to fix it. Oh man.
Okay, so we don't start the movie with Ghost Rider. We start the movie with Idris Elba's French alcoholic priest.
Yeah, heavily alcoholic. I need to talk about the first 5 minutes of the movie because it makes no sense to me.
None.
I actually, when we dig into this while you're thinking about it, I wanted to give you a truly terrifying thought about the first 5 minutes of this movie.
Yes.
And maybe one of the only comic book adaptations I've seen that felt like every scene from that first 5 minutes could have been ripped out of the panel of a comic book.
Did you ever see Hulk?
No. So hold on. Think about this. No, think about this.
No. Let him cook.
You open up on just an unknown writer driving in the scenery. He gets to a monastery. The monks have computers and headsets and are monitoring the whole world, and they're talking enigmatically about some dark prophecy. Does that just sound like the first 2 pages of a comic book? Like spot for spot.
All right, that could work.
It is giving very Image Comics.
Right. Which is the energy of Ghost Rider, let's be honest here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Should be.
Ghost Rider is grimdark edgelord.
So this movie opens in media res, as it will, with a motorcycle screaming down the street, and the implication is it's Ghost Rider, and then it takes its mask off. It's like worse, it's Idris Elba. This opening scene is tonally entirely distinct and non-contiguous from the rest of the movie. There is a scene where Idris Elba gets knocked off of his motorcycle, is mid-fall off a cliff, twists and unloads a full magazine of semi-automatic bullets, and then in the middle, only 3 bullets of this clip have made contact with the vehicle. Then it cuts to the title credits. Truly, just the editing in this makes no sense to me.
Oh boy, everything about this movie is insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you seen Crank? Do you know what Crank is?
No.
It's a drug?
Okay, so Crank is the Jason Statham movie that came out in the mid 2000s, in which he's
he's got the one where he's got a heart thingy and he's got to keep himself going. Yeah,
and the whole movie has to run the whole way through.
Yeah.
Those directors made that movie, and they followed it up with Crank 2, and that's what gave. And then they followed it up with Jonah Hex, and it bombed. So that's what led them to make this movie. That's the people behind everything you're seeing. So just think of Jason Statham and Crank. Put it in Ghost Rider and go, oh, that's why this feels like this. Now, it's still bad, but you can understand why it is the way it is. That
it
framing,
makes sense
right?
now.
It really does. The random speed up, slow down shots.
Ugh. Yeah, it was a bit much.
Okay, so Spirit of Vengeance. It cuts. Okay, so everything you just said happens. Then it has the title sequence, and then you hear Johnny Blaze's opening narration. And this movie relies heavily on open narration and animated sequences because I think budget was a big problem for them.
Oh, this movie had half the budget the original one did. They made the original Ghost Rider in 2007 for 110 million. This had like just over half that.
And the majority of that went to drugs.
Yeah, the majority of that went to shooting this movie in fucking Turkey and Romania.
Well, you can tell it's Romania. We've watched enough Charles Band movies to be able to clock when something's being shot in fucking Romania.
Just looking for the castle in the background.
Like immediately, that's Romania.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Like almost like I don't think any actors from the original except for Nick Cage return. The only one who has any like star power to their name is Idris Elba, and even this was like
That is Empire Records slander, ma'am.
clarify.
Clarify. Okay, so
Clarify.
the bad guy.
Uh-huh.
Well, not like
Blackout?
Not Roar. Is that his name? Blackout? Kerrigan?
Yeah, Kerrigan. Yeah, his name is the guy doing the Scarab Gem impression. Yeah, he's Blackout.
Yeah. Okay. So that actor is the guy who plays AJ in Empire Records.
Yeah, I know. He's also he also did like a bunch of CW shows. He's been around.
And today was Rex Manning Day.
I know. It's a lot of like smaller names. There's like maybe 3 people with big names. This is even before Idris Elba is Idris Elba. Like,
but I do respect that the man has never said no to a payday in his fucking life.
No, and it's truly he is about getting that bag, and I respect that.
And he does not just phone it in. Like he'll take that check and he will bust his ass out.
There was legitimate pathos in Moreau.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's I'm sorry, we're going to continue to break format. Fuck your format. One of the things you could have done is just make this movie about Moreau and abandon the Ghost Rider premise altogether. There's a legitimately compelling movie about that in there.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised he was never a character. I was like, oh, maybe I don't know who that is, but he seems like he would be.
So, Ghost Rider is a Marvel property. This is technically pre-MCU Marvel. This movie came out the same year as the Avengers. But it is separate and outside of the continuity of the Avengers because this is back when the MCU was some hot brand new experiment in how you do a cinematic universe. This movie to me represents like the last gasp of like the 90s 2000s Marvel universe that started with Spider-Man and X-Men.
Well, it's funny you say that because this is that type of movie down to the editing. There's a sequence in the movie where Kerrigan is talking to Rourke on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Rourke on the side, like he's in a 2/3 composition, right? He's standing in front of a newsstand. He's towards the edge of the camera, and there's a wipe. There's a wipe transition from Rourke. So like the Rourke stays on screen and the rest of the screen wipes to Kerrigan. And that could have been in any Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. And it's like this feels like it's the last gasp of those movies that really got celebrated in Wolverine and Deadpool last year. But you'll notice that they didn't make a single goddamn reference to Ghost Rider in there.
Interesting. Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's almost like Nick Cage was a bad cast for Ghost Rider, and this movie was bad in every way that it could have been bad.
Just because it's a passion project doesn't mean it's good.
See Mel Gibson.
Oh!
Hot takes tonight. Hot takes.
Biblical.
Always hot, always relevant. That's the Found on Shelf guarantee.
Oh yeah.
Fucking I don't know.
This movie is about an older, more damaged Johnny Blaze. In an interview, David Goyer says that this is Johnny Blaze 8 years later, and he's in a darker, more existential place. Guys, did this movie feel darker or more existential in any form or fashion?
I didn't watch the first Ghost Rider movie because I didn't like Nick Cage.
You scraping at the door?
Okay, I have a question. Did Goyer only write the story, or did he have a whack at the screenplay? Because this would have come out after The Dark Knight, and Jesus Christ.
So this movie was written first by a team that featured Scott Gimple, the man widely credited with going on to ruin The Walking Dead.
And this is his only film.
Imagine that. And then they brought David Goyer in to basically rebuild it from the ground up, because I'm pretty sure they also lose their original director.
And they might have.
Yeah. So
It's making me rethink The Dark Knight.
I I I read a review for this that said this movie is so bad that it makes the first Ghost Rider look like the Dark Knight. And I really appreciated that.
Is this the worst superhero movie?
No, not even close. I wouldn't even call this the worst Marvel movie. I wouldn't even call this the worst Marvel movie in the past 30 years.
I haven't watched anything since Endgame. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we could watch some of the old like the Indonesian Spider-Man movies and stuff.
Oh, those don't count. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying.
feels like cheating. Come on, man.
No, but I think it would be a better watch than, watching freaking David Hasselhoff as Nick Cage.
Yeah, but then the
Wait, hold
Beetle that
on.
cannot be
Hold
named
on.
comes back.
David Hasselhoff didn't play Nick Cage. David Hasselhoff played Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, excuse me, not Nick. Well, he could play Nick Cage.
This movie's about the Antichrist, guys.
It is. It's about what if the Antichrist was a sad preteen. God, this movie's so stupid. I don't want to talk about it. It's so stupid.
There are a
So
few things that I would like to talk about.
So Johnny Cage has fled America
Johnny
after
Blaze.
Johnny Blaze. I'm
Johnny
calling
Cage is from Mortal Kombat.
That movie's gonna rule.
Yeah, this movie would be much better with Johnny Cage in it. So Johnny Blaze has fled America to Eastern Europe, where he's basically living in a warehouse, acting like a vampire. You guys noticed that, right? That he's acting like a shadow of the vampire, like he hisses and retreats from sunlight.
Yeah,
I just thought that was Nick Cage.
that could be scraping by.
So he's there, and Moreau, this weird parkour priest, motorcycle riding priest,
Who
shows
also
up
owns
with
an island.
well, oh god, I hate you so much. Don't bring fucking H.G. Wells into this.
The man is a total Wells head. Every time we just talk about fucking Wells, it's ridiculous. War of the
Moreau,
Worlds, some other thing.
Ghost Rider always have a thing for being out in the day. I don't ever remember that being a thing.
Ghost Rider normally cannot function in daylight hours. Daylight vanquishes him. He is a spirit of vengeance that exists within the night, which makes the fact that, spoilers, he appears in the daylight in the climax of Act 3 so significant. If you didn't catch that at first, it's because it's not even really lampshaded all that well. So he is recruited by Moreau to track down this kid that Moreau is after, who fled a monastery because the child is important, and they promise to free him from the Ghost Rider if they find this kid.
Yeah, why can't they just do it anyway? Bunch of jerks.
Quid pro quo. So Nick,
We're getting some fantastic lines from him, though. Like, I guess you're gonna on about how he turns into Ghost Rider. We don't really see him do the transformation at this point, but we did a great montage of the transformation later.
we're getting there, and I'm gonna make a callback to Rumpelstiltskin when I do. So Johnny sets out in search of this kid who's being chased by this gang of drug runners, the leader of which is a guy named Kerrigan, he's got a history with his mom, and he's like, "Not my kid. I'm gonna kill him. I'm too cool for school." And like, I mean, you know what happens. The Ghost Rider shows up. The Ghost Rider is unstoppable. But somehow the Ghost Rider has more personality at times than Nick Cage outside of the CGI. Was I the only one who noticed that?
No, I thought it was insane. I thought the Ghost Rider had no personality, but one thing I did notice is so the first instance of the Ghost Rider, I want to call this out. The first time he shows up to kick Kerrigan's ass, right? He's in a quarry, and he gets off the flaming motorbike, and he's just standing there, just swaying.
Yep.
Just swaying.
It's a very
Oblivious to
Cagean
everything.
sway.
Just sway. And as I say, like, that was just something Nick Cage was just doing with the motion capture for some reason.
It almost looked like he was trying to do like the pee-pee dance.
The what?
Like he had to go pee. He was holding
Oh.
it in. He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm going to pee fire everywhere. I'll hold it in.
You're gonna make Patrick talk about that now, aren't you?
I'm gonna make Patrick.
We're gonna have to jump a whole act of a movie just so Patrick can scream about it. You need to let it out, big guy. You gotta go.
The pissing fire?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Okay.
That's apparently entirely undiegetic. It's just there.
It's a montage.
Somebody thought it was funny.
You can't just put random things in and call it a montage, Dustin.
Yeah. Well, I did like his little montage of drugs he wanted to get when he was in the movie. He kept asking her for different things.
Morphine. 2I morphine. You got any morphine?
Oh, no morphine. You already have.
Dilaudid. Valium. What do you got?
Horse, liquid sky, skag, snow, coke, crack, methadone, benzodrine, pinky, sandpad, morning glory, nutmeg, blue minis, aspirin, ADOS, paracetamol, Vicks, Vapor.
Look, you can't play that. We're like we can't just recite the entire opening paragraph to Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That was Meet the Feebles.
God, this movie's so dumb. So the child is yoinked away by his mom. Ghost Rider gets fucking blasted point blank range with, they call it a slug thrower. I don't know guns. Does either of you know what it actually was they shot him with?
Grenade launcher, I think. It's
A grenade launcher. Okay.
Is this the worst movie we've ever done?
I'm certainly struggling. I'm struggling a lot more than I thought I would.
I mean, we've done like 100 fucking movies. Like, some of them weren't even real.
Over 100.
Yeah, we did a whole episode on a movie that didn't even exist. But like this, I think is the worst.
Nobody
one.
called us out.
No one called us out. It's fucking wild.
I don't think people
notice, especially no one listens to the show.
No.
Can you find the episode that isn't real?
Yeah. Ooh, that's how you get
engagement. Yeah, listen to all 100 episodes. Figure out which movie we made up.
Find out what movie is not real. Get back to us. Whoever guesses it right wins a Found on Shelf sticker.
God is my witness. I cannot. I've got to come clean, guys. I can't do it. I've got to come clean. I forgot that we were doing this. I forgot that we were going to watch a movie. I know that we all went into our separate rooms to watch it, but I got distracted. And so what I did was
I hermetically sealed movie viewing booths in the basement of this video store. That doesn't sound sketchy at all. Thank you for building the lore. The world building you've contributed will not get us like accused of anything on the interwebs. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm a conspirator now.
A conspirator of pleasure.
No. So I kind of got distracted and we were running out of time. So I just pulled up the movie on Amazon and watched it at tube time speed while scrolling on YouTube, which I think is really it's not the intended way to watch this movie, but God help me, it's a more entertaining one. Like, this is a movie that was made to be broken up into 90-second chunks on TikTok with Subway Surfer hanging out over it. It is not a plot. It's a sequence. It's a series of cool action sequences strung together by Nick Cage vamping in front of a green screen.
No, I get it. You're the devil's baby mama.
I hate the script. I hate the script so much.
Scraping at the door.
Three people. It took 3 people to write this script, and you've got things like Nick Cage looking at the camera going, well, that happened. Like, it's like...
Yeah. No, he literally said, well, that just happened. Like, that's the joke. That's the joke for bad screenwriting, and they just did it. They just did it for real.
It's
like, what they fucking was Goyer like, oh, you're gonna give me the money here? Here's some fucking shit. Let's see what I can get away with. Like, what was the point here? How did we get here, guys? help me figure this one out. Because like that's what it felt like. It's like he was just like he was also 6 drinks deep trying to bang this out before a Monday deadline. It's like, well, that just happened. There's no way they're gonna let me go away with that. Ah, fuck it. It'll be funny and I'll fix it in the next edit. There's no other edit. Fuck, I got my bag. Like, what the fuck, you know?
I think at no point in the movie does Nicolas Cage appear to know what movie he's in.
Yeah, but that's every Nicolas Cage movie.
And that's the magic.
Name me one where he has like a grip on his character. The Rock, maybe? 1995?
Gone in 60 seconds.
I was gone in 60 seconds. The movie started, I'm fucking out.
Raising Arizona.
Yeah, okay, but like the Coen brothers are manning that. Come on.
God, we're not even through like halfway through act.
Oh, we're not talking about this in a linear fashion. We're just hammering it out and calling it a fucking day.
But can we talk about how awesome the Ghost Rider crane is? Can we at least talk about that?
Ghost Rider turns the crane into a flaming crane of death?
It fucking ruled.
They're at a quarry. They're at a quarry because guess what? Quarries are cheap to shoot at.
Uh-huh.
They're at a quarry having a big old CGI fight. And he gets into a crane and he turns the crane into a giant flaming motorcycle of death. It's got a flaming fiery wheel and everything.
Because as is established, anything the Ghost Rider rides becomes his mount, I guess.
I guess so. It's nothing like the mining equipment they use in Boise. That's for damn sure.
I don't know. I thought the Ghost Crane fucking ruled.
The Ghost Crane was the best part of the movie, in my opinion. Besides Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, and then
I thought it was dumb as shit.
Ghost Rider
You're
crane.
being very quiet. Please tell us your thoughts.
I thought it was dumb as shit, guys.
Oh, that's why I loved it, because it was
Patrick, this is the most upset I've ever heard you in one of these. And it's healing something.
I'm glad my pain could bring you pleasure like a goddamn Cenobite woman.
Well, I mean, you know, after Winter Beast, after
okay, now I'm not willing to take the bullet for Winter Beast. Winter Beast was fun. I'm sorry you couldn't get on my vibe. Okay,
Justice League.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry.
Justice League, you've got to stick to rights.
Yeah, that was fun.
But what about Angel 3?
Oh God, that is a movie I did.
So that happened.
Well, that happened.
It's
There's the
typical.
stuff that we need.
You know what's interesting is you had like 3 writers. The misogyny is still pretty apparent through the whole movie. Like, oh, it's your fault. You're the Antichrist's mother, and also your fault. At any time anything could have gone wrong, it was clearly the woman's fault.
No, I get it. You're the devil's baby mama.
You're the devil's baby mama.
My favorite part is she's like, "No, don't kill my son," because the secret order of tattoo monks is going to kill the Antichrist, and they're like, "You should have protested while the child was being conceived." I'm like, "Holy shit,
Fucking
my
shit!"
guy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Two additional things on that. One, hey, I got a question for everyone, and this is about the script writing process and how it conveys information in the film. What's her name?
Nadia.
Nadia. Okay. So it's just me who's a misogynist. We're good. Okay. Here's the thing. Christopher Lambert was the priest.
Wait,
With all the tattoos on his head and everything.
why do I know that name?
He's the fucking Highlander, Claire. I'm Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod. Where are you from? That's a weird accent. Lots of different places. As this Frenchman tries to sound Scottish, trying to sound American. God, it's cinema.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we watch Highlander? Fucking Ghost Rider shit. Fuck me.
Blame the jackalope.
No, blame me. I want him to know it was me. Let's
Yeah.
prolong this suffering. This is gold.
What do you know about this character Blackout?
He's a Ghost Rider character.
Is that why the entire world turns black around him? Because I thought that was stupid as shit. Are you telling me that's canonical?
That's canonical. Yeah.
No, I think Blackout. Well, I think that's part of his thing, but he didn't do the decaying thing that he does.
No. Yeah, no. This is like a composite of like 3 different Marvel characters, none of whom I cared enough about to like actually research for this. You're not here for my hard-hitting comic book analysis. Let's be so real.
Well, that's why we are. That's exactly why you're here.
Kiss my ass.
Want to talk about Justice League?
I will come to your house. I will come to your house and treat your wife to a wonderful dinner and make you feel inadequate.
That's fair.
So that happened.
Can we talk about how at one point, like, he's spinning side horizontally?
At one point, they shoot a grenade at him, and the flames clear, and the Ghost Rider is in the air, twirling slowly sideways. He's twirling the way that Homer twirls when he runs around like he's Curly from the Three Stooges, but slowly.
Well, yeah, that's because they clipped his character model. He's like trying to T-pose, but he can't reset to the original wireframe. That was just an animation error. They didn't have the budget to go back.
I just thought it was Aronofsky trying to do the whoop 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 bit.
But then after that happens, then he goes and like this guy shoots him in the face, and as he's like spinning around horizontally, somebody shoots him and with a gun like right in his face, and he spits all the bullets back out like flaming bullets.
Are you a robot?
Who are you talking to?
I was just spitballing. Heard this weird, like, internal screeching, like a modem, and I was just emanating from your general direction. And we're pretty sure you're not the real Dustin, but like, are you like a robot? You know, talking about the bleeding toner and
guys,
and
it's okay.
the screaming modems.
I've got something really easy that can solve this. Dustin, I've got a box here. If you're not a robot, can you click it for me?
Yep, there you go. Not a robot.
You missed.
You changed it the last second, so that didn't quite count. Anywho, where are we at in the movie? Oh, the monks take him. He goes to try to fight back after they exercise.
For the poor listeners, let me break down everything that's happened very quickly in 2 minutes. Nadja is a woman who conceived the child of the Antichrist, the child of Satan 13 years ago. Now that he's going to turn 13, the devil wants to claim him for some dark prophecy. So an alcoholic priest and an order of monks are trying to keep that from happening. And to do that, they've enlisted Nick Cage, the Ghost Rider, a demon who wants to join forces with the Antichrist to protect the child and bring them to this order of monks. The order of monks then intends to kill that child, but they told everyone else they were just going to protect that child. Also, the devil is in play. Is that clearly what's happened so far?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, I think that about nails it.
Okay, cool. So just in case anyone listened to an hour's worth of this podcast, I was wondering if there was a movie that we were talking about at all, if we were just ranting obscene things that we had seen from some kind of shared schizophrenic hallucination fueled by alcohol and Sigma brain. No, it's real.
Guns.
And it's Patrick's favorite movie.
And wine. Naughty priests.
So yeah, the Ghost Rider gets exorcised. He's not the Ghost Rider anymore. It's truly just a model flipping around and spazzing out on a white fucking editing software screen. You could almost see the logo at the bottom. And so he's not the Ghost Rider anymore. Hooray!
Yay.
Except they did this in the middle of Act 2, which means now everything is fucked and the monks are dead and the child is kidnapped. Oh no! And it's at this point I feel like we need to talk about the elephant in the room.
There's an elephant in the room?
Fucking I don't know.
This kidnapped teen is taken to a secret amphitheater with the devil, surrounded by black-robed cultists who wish to watch horrible things done to this child.
We can't keep getting political. We just did this last week. We can't do it again.
I know.
I promise you. No. The angry letters that didn't come, but probably would if people listened. The threat is just too much at this point. We can't. We must pivot away from the dark. Claire,
know.
Look at the darkness. Pivot away from it. Pivot hard.
It was irresponsible not to talk about it. We've talked about it. We're moving past it.
Good job, everyone. We averted a disaster. Good job.
Scraping at the door.
So, okay, look. So the Rourke, who is Mephisto, but they won't call him Mephisto. They call him Rourke. I don't understand.
I almost guarantee that has to do with naming rights.
Oh, yeah, that makes
guarantee
sense.
Like the studio didn't have the money to pay for Mephisto a second time, so they're like, okay, we'll call you Bobby.
Yeah. So, Bobby, Billy, whatever.
Yeah.
Rourke. His grand plan is actually just to possess the child because his body is rotting and he just wants to transfer bodies, which I contend doesn't make the stakes seem as bad as they did, because the movie begins like, oh, the Antichrist is going to bring about the end of the world, and at the end he's like actually the devil just wants another mortal body to pal around in for another like 30 years till he does it again. To me, it diminishes the threat, but maybe I'm just crazy.
Supernatural did this plot line better.
I was like, this is an episode of Supernatural.
And so the idea here is while he is doing that, okay, while he's doing that, our three heroes that are left, Moreau, the alcoholic French priest, Nicolas Cage, who thinks he's Johnny Blaze, and Nadja, the boy's mother, storm this secure amphitheater. Moreau creates a distraction by just throwing wine at people and shooting them. And Cage just bum rushes the stage completely unarmed while Moreau is shooting people. Nadja is helping clear their path by sniping. Now, this movie kind of posits like, what if all you needed to do to snipe was like be able to aim good instead of like the absolute raucous amounts of like math and muscle control relevant to like sharp shoot at long ranges like that.
No, she has such a point good.
She just points good.
Point good.
So
it's funny how when Gimcrack starts drinking, Patrick gets drunk. That's weird.
If we start poking holes in the verisimilitude of the show, the whole thing falls apart. You've got to get on board, Dustin. Get on board.
Dustin, I need you to quit kicking the fourth wall. It's really expensive to repair.
Yeah, dude, we've replaced like 5 of them this episode.
We're running out of drywall.
Do you know how much editing I have to do?
Oh, we do need to talk about the fucking Rumpelstiltskin transformation montage where he's like riding down on a motorcycle and he's like into the camera.
Okay, so he's doing this. They're doing this weird CGI morph thing where like his like parts of his face will like bulge and then come back down, bulge and then come back down. Like he's like turning into a skull, but not quite. And like it undulates at different parts of his face. And when he does that, the camera zooms, so it creates this like feeling of velocity that the Crank directors really relish. By the way, they never worked together after this movie again.
Oh.
Imagine that.
They're still working, turning out some truly, truly dumb movies, but they never were able to work together again after this film. So this one's something special. This is their Diaries of an Invisible Man. But yeah, he just undulates towards the camera.
It's very, very, very strange. It's like a cartoon character instead of Ghost Rider.
It's performance art. It's so bad. It's hard to think that it's not intentional.
Right.
It feels like the screenwriter just wrote in, Nick does something weird here.
I feel like the screenwriter just wrote in, give Nick some cocaine here.
Let Nick be Nick. Go. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of at the end, and we know what's funny is in the very like opening scene of that movie trailer was him grabbing Rourke with a chain and throwing him down into hell, which is the very end of the movie. And that was the first thing that happened in the trailer. So if you watch the trailer for watching the movie, you knew exactly what was going to happen to him at the end. Or at some point, I should say.
So let's talk about Blackout. Blackout, whenever he shows on screen, the entire world turns black around him, and it's just him and the character he's fighting. Everything goes slow. The sound drops out. There's blurring at the edge. So what happens in this sequence is he'll run into a room with 50 guys, and systematically, one by one, he's just like one-on-one with each of them. So I think they thought it looked cool. But what it essentially does is kills all of the velocity of the scene, and the movie grinds to a halt every time he's on screen.
Yeah, when they actually like show, it's kind of a neat, like everything he touches decay. Did we lose Claire?
Claire, can you hear us?
No, I'm here. I'm just kind of dissociating at this point.
Okay, that's fair.
Sorry.
I just wanted to make sure you're alive. Yeah, I like that everything he touches just decays, except for all of his clothes and the cars that he drives,
and the Twinkie.
And the Twinkie. Well, the Twinkie was a joke. That was almost kind of clever.
Almost, but this, except for the fact that this movie comes out after Zombieland and like years after Zombieland. The idea that Twinkies don't decay has been a punchline for years before this movie starts.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, yeah, okay, moving on. But yeah, he ends up dying when Ghost Rider looks at him.
So, like, they couldn't even afford effects for like the penance stare, just like glowing beams or something, so we would know literally anything was happening to people. We couldn't have like flashbacks or cutaways for them seeing their sins. We just had to watch them stare into the empty, flaming eye sockets of this skull and freak out and interpolate that something happens. Because listen, I've read Ghost Rider comics, right? Dustin, you've read Ghost Rider comics.
Yeah.
Claire, you've read Ghost Rider comics, right?
Yeah.
All of us knew what was happening, right?
Right.
So if anyone had not read a Ghost Rider comic, do they think they would know that what is happening was the penance stare?
Nope. And this is actually something that they break from the first movie. The first movie does a really good job of communicating the penance stare and what it does
and why it drives you insane.
Yes, and really highlighting that like within the film with like editing and like cinematography. This movie does not do that. It's not even like a difficult thing that they just didn't have the budget to do. It's really easy to do this, well. They just chose not to. They chose not to prioritize it, and
They just watched too many Scanners movies, and they were like, "You just look and shake, and there you go. That's all you need to do. Just kind of look."
Yeah, but it's like somebody's got to shit and then explode their head. Like something's got to happen.
Nope, just sit and shake.
Look, Scanner Cop 2 did a better job of this, and that was Scanner Cop 2.
Yeah.
The 5th Scanner movie, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. And the 2nd Scanner Cop movie.
Oh, yeah. I guess it would be if it's Scanner Cop 2.
We didn't watch Scanner Cop 2 yet, but I've got a 4K copy of it. We could watch it at any time.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Patrick's losing it so much he's talking about other shitty movies.
Listen, like I can feel it. I can feel Scanner Cop 2 behind my eyes. It's scraping at the door. Scraping at the door.
Scraping at the door.
I really can't. I really can't do it with that kind of like dedication to insanity. Honest to God, like
it's an
like
art.
I can pretend to be off my rocker, but no one can can truly do what he is doing besides him. And I guess if that's your vibe, that's your vibe. And that's the Found Chef podcast saying, let's talk about anything else besides this fucking movie. Are we done?
Well, what was happening? Ghost Rider was gonna die, or Johnny Blaze was gonna die, and then the baby bird like
flame in his face.
Yeah, because he was halfway through the process of the devil or something. I don't know. And then as he's dying, Ghost Rider helps him out, except for like his hand is a skeleton hand and it's glowing blue now. And then he goes, "I'm Johnny Blaze. I'm Ghost Rider." Got the blue fire, which was Danny's color when he was. Why didn't they just make Danny Ghost Rider at the end of this movie?
Why couldn't they have just made an adult Danny Ghost Rider with the with the cooler motorbike? Like, what are we doing here, guys?
Because the idea of the Antichrist child is such a trope in fiction like this that they just could not get away from it. It was too easy. It was too much of a cultural touch point. You don't need to set up like any like other complex characters. Let's talk about the fact that Johnny Blaze is not a character in this movie. Johnny Blaze does not have an arc. Johnny Blaze does not have character development. Like, Johnny Blaze ends the movie more or less the same way he began it.
But you can say that about most Indiana Jones movies. That doesn't necessarily make it not. That's not, like you can do it based on like pure personality. It's just the personality is Nick Cage.
So then let me ask you.
In a way, I brought you here to offer you a job. You think you can do it better, so here's your chance.
You guys are already yapping about how to fix it, so let's make it official.
All right, I'm going to go first because mine's going to be insane, and then I'll let Claire have a more reasonable, nuanced take. Are we ready?
I doubt it.
All right, step number 1. We said it already. I said it out of insanity, but like, let's roll with it. Bobcat Goldthwait is Johnny Blaze now. Boom. Right out the gate. Fucking Bobcat Goldthwait. The script is the same. It's just Bobcat now. Does that make it better? No. Does it make it more entertaining? Fuck yeah, it does. Okay. Now, second. What do we do second? I don't know. Fucking hell, dude. That was most of what I had in the tank. I don't know. It's weird when you put it out there because like not a lot actually happens in this movie. They just kind of jump from scene to scene. So how do we fix that? Because it's like a series of events, but like no real through line. Got it. You know what? The plot is now the Antichrist is going to take control. And in that Antichrist plot, they're going to try to save the Antichrist, but in fact, he's intentionally more evil and does like a Sadako at the end. It's like, no, you shouldn't have tried to help him. And now he's the big bad. Cool.
All right.
But it's just going to be a random Antichrist, though. It's not going to be Danny Ketch. Fuck that. And third thing, Danny Ketch shows up in the end with a cooler motorbike. Boom. There's your movie. It's better.
All right. What do you got, Claire?
I would fire Nick Cage.
Wow.
I see we're in agreement right away.
I think that Johnny Blaze as a character is probably the least interesting of the Ghost Rider characters. I think that there are better, more compelling stories to be told. For instance, the Marvel's Robbie Reyes is Ghost Rider, which they got the rights to after this movie bombed, and Nick Cage said he was done with the character.
He did come out in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
Yeah, he did. I think that once you had the first Ghost Rider movie out, I think Johnny Blaze as a character is just kind of untouchable at that point because there's no way you dissociate him from Nick Cage at that point. I think you go straight to Danny Ketch. I think you cast the guy you had as Kerrigan as Danny Ketch, and you move forward making a different movie. Just throw away the script and start over.
Doesn't that guy have like terminal Kurt Russell face?
Yes, he really does. It's the haircut.
Right, it's the hair. You're right, it is the hair.
See, I had 3 things as well. Oh, was that 3 things for you?
I think that was. I'll count that as 2. And then for my third thing, give him a Gundam. Give Ghost Rider a Gundam.
A flaming Gundam.
I would be interested in that. Now,
my name is Johnny Blaze.
Now, can we have Bobcat Goldthwait Ghost Rider drive the Gundam?
Yes.
Dustin, do you have anything to follow up that with?
I do. I've kind of taken a little bit of everything here. Danny Ketch is going to be the new Ghost Rider, but we're going to have a kind of a crossover. It's going to go from Johnny Blaze to Danny Ketch as like they're both going after some kidnapped kid. But Danny ends up being the Ghost Rider, like, midpoint in the movie, and he can kind of carry the franchise forward. And then Johnny Blaze is gone. As 1. 2 is to make Mephisto actually like a scary, evil, mean character. He's just like a European man that owns a lot of scarves. And it's kind of frightening, but it's not that frightening.
Okay.
And number 3, this is where I differ a lot. Nicolas Cage actually plays every character in the movie. So he's Johnny Blaze. He's the villains. He is the child.
Nicolas Cage is the Nutty Professor. What are we doing here?
Voice of the motorcycle. And I decided you could change the name of the movie. It would just be called Cage Rider: Spirit of the Cage. That's about it. Oh, you know what though? Hold on, we do have that one last thing to do. I don't know, Claire. You said you have not been listening lately, so we do an award show here now.
Oh God.
But we do things a little bit backwards. You already know the movie, so we're going to tell you what award that movie won. See what I'm saying here? All right.
Okay.
So hold on, we got official award.
It's totally diegetic. It's organic. It fits into the show without any kind of like finagling. It's fine.
Okay, and this award goes to the film that looked at the first movie and said, you know what that needs? More Dutch angles and less coherence. And the award is Most Aggressively Unnecessary Sequel.
Fuck you. We are the Found on Shelf podcast. If you think what we do here is funny, we do this every other week on New Video Tuesday. You can follow us on social media at Found on Shelf Pod on all of your socials that are not currently run by Nazis. So I think just Blue Sky, but maybe Threads and also FatLife. Do we still have a FatLife account, Dust? If you can't find us on FatLife, you can always contact us on foundonshelfpod@gmail.com. That's right, foundonshelfpod@gmail.com. Leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. podcast, and we'll probably get back to you. Our engagement's pretty low, and we take notice. Other than that, you can also reach out to us on a hotline. Dustin, what's that hotline number one more time?
It is 252-564-8666.
That's a real phone number that you can really call.
Yeah.
And until next time, this is the Found on Shelf podcast, reminding you that between 2011 and 2015, Bronies made more dubstep beats than you can listen to in your human lifetime.